Hello, my name is Rainer Gerd. I'm manager from the Munich office, and today we talk about procurement and why procurement organization matters to your company. Why do all of you think world-class procurement is so important today?
Because procurement is very often one of the biggest cost items for a company, and depending on the industry, it can lead up to 80% of the total cost.
And we've seen many times in our project that procurement can be a source of untapped margin. I mean, procurement leaders are very often then cost leaders and translate that into all the benefits that come with it. So you can be more flexible in the market in terms of pricing, you can outinvest your competitors, and you can be a lot more flexible and innovative. So it's really a source of competitive advantage at the end of the day.
And there's a lot of value at stake. We've seen that in procurement transformation, you often generate initial savings of 8 to 12%, and then 3 to 4% every year thereafter when the organization is running well and the people are trained. So there's a lot of value at stake that can be delivered.
So everybody wants an effective and efficient organization, but why are so many companies struggling with procurement?
We very often see that in those companies there's no clear mandate for the procurement function. It is not clear how the interactions between the procurement function, the countries and the other functions. The second point we very often see is that there's a lack of clear responsibilities and roles in these processes and who makes which decision when. The third point is we also very often see that the people are not trained appropriately to do the job in procurement in the right way, the most efficient way, the effective way. And last but not least, a lack of tools and processes to support those people working in procurement.
How can companies overcome these challenges and make the implementation stick to reach full potential?
Yeah, I think from our project experience, we've seen a few core elements that are really required to do that successfully. And typically the journey starts by defining in a very fact-based way what level of category management you need to choose by category. So is it a global category, a regional category, or a local category? And once you have that, you can then move on and be very precise and diligent in defining the roles and responsibilities and decision rights behind each of these categories. So how does it work together globally, regionally, and locally? And last but not least, we see time and again that companies do not invest enough behind capability and skill building. So it's really necessary to put enough punch behind that, define very clearly what skills are needed, what training is needed to reach those levels, assess people, and then make it happen.
And leading organizations mobilize across geographies and across functions in their transformation. So they build a savings-based case for change. They show their teams what's in it for them. How can the new organization help you to get to the full savings potential? And then they do a joint blueprinting where they involve the stakeholders. They don't do the ivory tower approach. They get out, they involve the stakeholders and make sure they develop the solution together with all the relevant stakeholders from functions, geographies and business units. And they use a very planned change management approach that helps to make results stick and to actually deliver the change into the organization.